Today's world demands an economical and environmentally sound method for solid waste disposal and recycling. The goals and objectives of safety, sanitation, industry, and governmental regulations require a technologically superior solution. Your waste specialists present the solution. Marathon Solid Waste Compaction Systems. For more than 2 decades, the Marathon Equipment Company has pioneered the development and production of on-site solid waste compaction systems. Specialization, state-of-the-art research, years of on-site testing, and tens of thousands of systems installed has created the most advanced and quality-rich systems available. The world leader, Marathon Solid Waste Compaction Systems. Your waste specialist has surveyed your solid waste disposal needs. The analysis determines that your particular requirements call for a solid waste storage and compaction system such as Marathon Vert-I-Pack, which is most suitable for compacting waste having high liquid content and which pose special sanitation concerns. Symptoms of such needs would be evidenced by scum-covered and pitted pavement, offensive odors, insect or rodent infestations, weekend overflow of waste, risks and dangers of passers-by scavenging or using your open container to dispose of their own refuse, some of which may be hazardous waste. The system consists of 2 sub-assemblies, a compactor and a container. The waste is placed in an opening in the compactor. Inside the compactor is a heavily built ram which is pushed down and lifted up by a special hydraulic cylinder. The ram is forced downward into the container. It pushes the waste in front of it, packing the waste into the container, each stroke packing in more and more waste, typically reducing the volume of waste by 75%. And even more substantial reduction ratios are obtainable. After the container section is filled with crushed waste, your hauler's truck removes the Vert-I-Pack from underneath the compactor, lifts it, empties it into its special body, and returns it to its original position. Consider the 75% reduction ratio cited earlier. Marathon's Vert-I-Pack eliminates 3 out of every 4 trips across your pavement because of its capability to compress your solid waste to 25% of its original volume. The VIP helps save your pavement. To solve your waste disposal problems, precisely what should you expect of a Vert-I-Pack? Liquid must be sealed into the system so that it can be removed from your premises and dumped at the disposal site, not on your parking lot. How can so many flies enter through your back door when it is open for only a few moments? Have you ever smelled the stench of rancid garbage on a hot summer day? Have you felt there was an endless supply of rodents which outsmarted the pest control service? These are very common problems absolutely associated with open containers. Some installations require extra superior odor and insect control. Marathon meets this need with its advanced ozone generator. Marathon creates ozone using an electric arc inside a special enclosure. The ozone is continuously pumped into the container. Aerobic bacteria, which creates the odor problem, cannot survive in this ozone-rich atmosphere. Neither can rodents and insects. Unfortunately, open containers can pose unanticipated liability risks. Scavengers who become ill after eating spoiled food or who are injured climbing in and out of the container. Strangers using your container to dispose of hazardous waste. Consider, too, the theft of confidential documents. Selecting a compactor which has a lockable steel enclosure over the loading opening is a must. One which requires the automatic relocking door be closed after loading before it can be operated is a plus. The Vert-I-Pack provides both benefits. The lockable feature will likely provide another benefit, preventing others from using your solid waste system for disposal of their trash. The higher the cost of disposal becomes, the greater the likelihood of this occurring. A scientifically designed and constructed compactor has other, less visible features of equal importance. The electrical control panel, for example. Marathon is proud of the unique distinction granted it by Underwriters Laboratory. All of Marathon's electrical control panel assemblies carry the UL label, and all of Marathon's electrical assembly personnel are sanctioned by UL to build these products in strict compliance with UL's high standards. A Marathon system is a big plus when addressing liability issues. Marathon was the first compactor manufacturer whose products were certified to be in compliance with the American National Standards Institute safety standards, which usually serve as the basis for OSHA safety standards. A common concern is building security and employee security. Anytime an employee leaves your building, there is an opportunity for an attack upon them. Or there is an opportunity for the employee to steal merchandise hidden inside the trash he or she is carrying to the trash container. A Vert-I-Pack could quickly pay for itself if installed so that it could be loaded through the wall from inside your building. One of Marathon's many styles will fit your loading and feeding needs. Multiple open containers take up extra parking spaces. Weekend service, if available, is costly. The Vert-I-Pack produces savings by doing the work of 4 open containers. We're judged by our appearance, and unsightly premises turns away valued customers. A lot of trash seems to end up on the ground rather than in the container. Chances are the wind has taken advantage of the open container, or we are witnessing the effect of someone who has been dumpster diving. The weekend overflow often contributes to these housekeeping challenges. The Vert-I-Pack puts those problems behind you by multiplying waste storage and keeping your waste covered and locked. Employee training and proper daily operation are quick and easy with the Vert-I-Pack. It's so simple to use. One inserts a key into the lock, turns it, and in a few seconds the door can be opened. Place the garbage in through the opening, which is more than 8 square feet in size, close the door, and remove the key. That's it. The Vert-I-Pack finishes the job unattended. The crushing ram seals the top of the container and maintains constant pressure against the waste for superior compaction. The easy-to-read instructions, printed in English and Spanish, are fixed to the door. The Marathon Vert-I-Pack, delivering superior, money-saving compaction. Solution to overflow. Extended pavement life. Liquid retention. Controlled usage. Decades of experience conveyed through the production and sale of tens of thousands of compactor systems gives Marathon and your waste specialist a unique perspective into the needs of solid waste generators. A perspective that translates into the benefits and quality that will get you out of the garbage business and back into the business of making money.